Good morning. Hello. Hey everyone, how are we today? There we go. That's on. That's all happening. Look at this all go. Welcome back to today. I just remembered I was going to set up a thing so when you follow it, like, throw shinies at me and never got around to it. Let's crack some eggs. Hope we're all doing well today. I am here, hanging out. Whoa. Good splash. Yeah. Happy whatever day it is. Monday, I think, when I'm recording this. I have so much to do that I don't know where to start today. So, let's just walk around. Hope we're all doing well today. My brain and my anxiety, they're all going crazy today, so it'll be an interesting one. We've been working on the aquarium. Been fun. We're gonna do a bunch of white concrete today. That's one thing we definitely have to do. Oh, slow walking. Walking is playing up. Cool. So I've got to do a lot of that today. That's gonna be a nightmare. A lot of glass today as well has to happen. Actually, is that what I do first? Do I make like a sand? Yeah, we've got heaps of sand. Alright, let's go back upstairs. How much iron do we have? Should be a decent amount. Yeah, plenty of iron. Cool. I'm gonna make 2 hoppers. I'm just gonna make like an automatic glass and just get like 5 stacks of glass cooking. We'll just run that down here. Just gonna take this furnace right here. Woof! Hello, Pikachu. Gonna make 2 hoppers. Just gonna auto feed a bit of glass to get us started and get that cooking. Really? We're out of chests again? Chat, I really need to set up auto crafting, and I really need it to be for chests. Alright, so we're going to go like that. We're going to grab our hoppers. We're going to grab 1 hopper there. We're going to make our second hopper that I definitely remember to make. Like that one on top. Oh. And like that. There we go. Wipe the coal in. I'm just going to grab some stacks of sand. I'm just going to whack 5 sand. Boom, boom, bang. Like that. Puppy. How long we got there? 17 seconds. That's enough time to go get the other half of this. So we've been making some progress on the aquarium off stream. As you can see on the map there, it's getting pretty big. Pretty impressive. Come on, hatch you little fishies. No shiny. And we'll grab some of them coloured ones as well. We'll head back upstairs the fast way. Perfect. I need to look into warp plates is what I want to look into. So I can like teleport around base much cleaner than having to use the warp stone every time. Irrelevant for now. Alright, let's just drop this stuff in there. Alright. Oh, there's some more stuff. Get in there. I need to... I've got a Spoinky here. I'm going to grab my XP candies out. And we're just going to say... Oh, that was loud. Little guy. See if we can just get him up to level. That was the other thing I wanted to check out. Oh, I had a thought. My brain. In my auto clicker... Because I know this works on like Skyblocks and that. If I set it to a 1 millisecond, right click, until I tell it to stop at my current location. Now if I press F6, whoa, that works way better. That's way better. Now I can just burn through those candies. You can come back and evolve into a Grumpig. We can evolve some Pokemon. So who's next on my list of things to evolve? Where are we up to? You're all evolved. You I can't do yet, so I'm going to actually move you to like the back of the queue. Let's go there for now. You're evolved. So you'll go there. You're evolved, so you can go there. Is anyone else here fully evolved? Not yet. Okay. So Grumpig, you are next in line for fully evolved, which means Braxian is next to catch up. Let's smash some candies down. That is so good, because it means when I do these candy grinds every now and then, I can just do that and just get them out of the way. So much faster. It is a bit loud, I will admit that. But, by God, if it's not more efficient. Like, compared to that. It's good for here when we need to, like, drip feed. Oh my God, there's a fly in here. Get out of here, fly. Or just lock that window instead of unlocking it. There we go. Get out of here, fly. Be free. You come back. No shining in those magic ups either. I've got to change the keybind. And I'm going to do it right now. Because it's different between my computers and it's really irritating me. It is Cobblemon Party is going to become semicolon. Done. Okay, so next is going to be Flittle, which will become Espathra. And oh, that's my sharp. That's the Flittle there. Loud. I assume Flittle is evolution by spamming with candies. Use these while we're here. I'll go slow with these because I'm not sure when Flittle actually evolves. I'm gonna guess 35 at a guess. Let's see how close I get. Nailed it! That was a great guess. Flittle becomes a Spathra. Swadloon, how do you evolve? I thought you were a Leaf Stone, but I was wrong. Let's have a look. Swadloon Cerebi. On the Google machine. Is it Friendship? It is Friendship. You know what makes me happy? Oh, other than clicking off the screen accidentally. A bunch of candy makes me happy. Look how happy that thing is. Little buddy. You can walk around with me for a bit too. Also, you probably need to be healed from that paralysis. Let's minimize that screen back down. So I can keep an eye on things. Smash that in. Alright, come Swataloon. Come walk with me while we figure out what we're going to do today. I do need to do some fishing. For the sole purpose of fixing my pickaxe. How many stars do I have? None. So let's grab some bones. Let's grab 3 stacks of bone meal. Let's quickly whack this through the machine. We got the starberries now, the starifs, so I can just better. So that's 39 increased shiny odds we get. Alright, let's put that in the offhand so we get the fishing bonus, so the XP goes into it, I should say. The ice fishing getaway. Swatloon can come out just to behave. That can come out to kill. And now we're just going to fish and use the XP to repair our pickaxe. And just hang out. How are we doing? Welcome to the fishing lab. Reggie got their Regice. Reggie finally got that Regice. And so now we're only here because we're already here, you know? Like, I still need to Regice for my decks, and that's about it. I could be fishing in, like, rivers and stuff. Actually, I should go fish in rivers. Let's quick, hang on. Let's go quickly fish in rivers. Let's head home because there's more fish to catch. The only thing there is Regice. But there's probably more that I can get in the river near home. That's my thought. Get more Pokedex. Because Maya said that you can catch Vaporeons in rivers, which is awesome. So we're going to grab our fishing nav out so we can have a look. We can fact check the nerd. And we'll come over here and see if A, it counts as a river biome, and 2, what it gets us. Got pasture still. Almost there. I dodged that hole like a professional. It still counts as a pasture biome here, which is interesting. So we've got everything here. So you can see it's Vaporeon and whatever that is, are the two we can catch here that are new. So we'll keep an eye out for them. Also, I'm the only one on the server today, which is quite interesting. I'll show you again. Only one on at the moment. It's quiet. It's Sunday night overseas, so I guess everyone's like doing things at home. But that's fine. We just chill out on our own, nice and quiet. We'll keep the server warm for them. Catch all the shinies while they're away. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. So every fish, you also notice, every fish in the offhand pickaxe there, it gets slightly more experience. And that's how I've been repairing my mending pickaxe. I've done a lot of mining, so this is going to take a lot of mending. But it's all good. There is one more thing I can do. I've got another XP storer in my furnace. My automated furnace. Or furnaces now, I guess. If I pull something out manually, it will give me all the XP it's got saved up in it. Which is usually enough to get... I got about half a pickaxe out of it last time. But I did draw out of it recently. I'm going to false swipe that one and catch it for someone else. I'm certain someone else will want a war turtle. Also, I probably shouldn't be fishing here. They're going to fall into that hole. Probably not good for the Pokemon to land into a pit of hell. Someone will probably want a Blastoise at some point. Pastures. Stay. No! Alright, you have earned the right to just get caught in a lure ball and get on with it. Where is my lure ball? That fly still hasn't flown out the... Where is my lure ball? Oh, wait, I saw it just as I tapped out. There it is. Alright, you stay in there now. Stop being a brat. That's definitely gonna go. I trust it. Nailed it. Well, I'm not sure if we'll level up that war turtle to a Blastoise or just leave it as a war turtle. We'll see how I go. We'll probably just level it up anyway. Trade the Blastoise. Someone can breed it down if they want a Squirtle. Jupiter, we've already got one of. That's fine. We're going to get a lot of ones we've already got. Zangoose up there. There's some reason I false swipe TM. I'm going to quickly go kill this Zangoose for double reasoning. One being the XP. And two being because they can drop false swipe TMs. And they are very useful. Let's quickly Night Slash. And TM. Ah, not to be. That's alright. I like that they've got the anti-poison berry because they fight with Survivors all the time. That's a very cute piece of lore. I'm certain that's in the base Pokemon games too. Fish. I didn't bait. I just realized I totally have Oran berries on still. Let's grab a Splash TM. Starberries. There. I've only got 3 of them left on anyway. Oh, there's a Vaporeon Wild there. Hang on. You see that on the map? And a Cyndaquil. I'm going to actually go for the Cyndaquil first, funnily enough. There we go. Look at this. 2 rare spawns just around us. The Vaporeon will come. I've got an Eevee already, so absolute worst case, I can just breed that one up. Where is that Cyndaquil? Left of us, just up here. There he is. Hey, little buddy. I am going to even give you the luxury of a thematic ball. You can have a slate ball. And we'll step back here so that Vaporeon does not despawn ideally. Cool. And then we'll come over to the Vaporeon. What's that? That's a Cobra Berry? I don't think I've got a Cobra Berry. Vaporeon is somewhere in here. There it is. Hello. You can get a bit of a falsie. I'll just stay up here for the minute. Have a bit of a Thunder Wave. And I am going to need a better Pokeball. Back to game B. Let's put the lure balls away. You're just going to get, I think... I'll just go for a basic Ultra. Where are you? There. Just go for an Ultra Ball for the Vaporeon. I don't want to think too hard at the moment. Nice. And that should be one off the fishing nav too. There we go. So it's just this little guy to go. It's a little platypus. It looks like Perry the Platypus. So we've just got to catch him. Oh, well, I suppose while we're on this side of the river, might as well fish from this side of the river to get some more XP up. I'm sure it's obvious what that silhouette is, but I, for the life of me, can't figure it out. It's probably a stage 1 of a starter I've already caught, you know? My gosh. We'll go through all the Star Berries anyway, just to get a bit of XP. It's a Poliwag. We've got all of its evolutions. Once we've gone through these berries, we'll pull out of the furnaces and we'll see how much we've actually got to play with. Seeking, we will slash that. Try again. It's a duck. Wow, wow. That's the sound a duck makes. Ever been to a duck pond in the wild? That's what they sound like in the real world too. Oh, it's the calico one. I love this pattern. That's probably one of my favorite jump patterns, funnily enough. The blue ones and the pink ones are gorgeous. That calico one is just such a nice pattern. It looks very natural, but very pretty and very cute. It is one of my favorites. I'd love to get it in a shiny. If I was to pick any jump form, I think that one might be one of it. There's some really cool color ones, like the green ones look really cool. Oh, hello. So have a nice day. But that calico one just, it feels so natural. Like, it could be a regional form for Magikarp in-game, and I would accept it. I think there was, the Mega Evolution from Hack. What's that called? No, Fusion. Infinite Fusions, Magikarp Fusion, I think has that kind of design on it. It's a huge one, but it's got that calico looking design to it, like the tri-colored koi. And it was, yeah, it's really beautiful. I like Magikarp, can you tell? Shout out to my little level 100 Magikarp hanging out there. Come on, fishies. What's a Basculin? Don't need you, unfortunately, sir. We'll go clean this river up in a second. I promise we won't leave all this litter here. We'll be good. Oh, oh, that's a really cool one. Unfortunately, we already have, by the way, when I was setting it up with checking I have, oh, there's some villagers there. Let's not go too far. Checking we had every form of Magikarp. We were missing one, and it was that style, but in the purple. It was the only one we hadn't caught in our adventures. Hello, Calico. You really want to be caught. So we had 31 of 32 Magikarp forms. Obviously not including shinies. So that was kind of neat that we were that close. And then I went to the swamp because I had 5 times increased and got it on the first Magikarp there. Like, I got a couple of other Pokemon then. The first Magikarp that showed up was the last one I was missing. And I was like, oh, it's just meant to be. I'm glad I didn't have to spend like an hour and a half there trying to find that form. They are intimidating, honestly. Oh, hello, Phoebus. We're on to Night Slashes now. I got like 4 Phoebus in that swamp too. If you want a Phoebus, go to the swamp apparently. They're just everywhere. Or they're here. They're everywhere here too. It's a Goldeen. Let's go Endure. That's our TM there. Why did I pull Bishop away? I need you out. You go stand in that shallow water and do murder in the shallow water. Phoebus again. You say their name. They're like gosh darn Joe Hendry. Just everywhere. The moment you mention their name, they're there. I needed to get Bishop out of the water. He was scaring me. He'd rust. There was 2 of you before. Where's the other one? Where's the rest of you? We've only got about 10 to go on the old shiny fish. Should come pretty close to Bishop's PP with it. Genuinely, there was one more of them. I know there was. Where did he go? Is he like gonna teleport behind me and mess me up? Oh, that's the wrong button. Fight. Night Slash. Go! Come on, one of you has to be shiny. I'm due for a shiny. Well, that was a, Stellar Shard. No second guesses for what my Magikarp's gonna be eventually when I, put Terrestrial on it. I think that's what I'm gonna do with it. It's either that or G-Max. I feel like terrestrializing it is the funnier option. Because I can make it a Stellar type. Oh, there's the third one. He was just tucked away right behind the other one. Making a Stellar type Magikarp just sounds fun to me, honestly. Hello, Whiscash. Get slashed. Oh, also, I've never used a Stellar type because I stopped playing at the DLC. So, I didn't actually play. Despite the fact it's based on Gen 5. I didn't play it. I have the ability to resist Nintendo's nostalgia woos. Barely, but I did resist. A win is a win. Gosh darn crab. How dare you protect? Now I've got to use another PP. Are you for real right now? Sir. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. The audacity of that guy. Okay. We're good. We're calm. We're going to get a shiny on this. Very real. It's happening right now. If I say it enough times, the clip's going to be amazing. That's a Babroach. That's not a shiny at all. A Babroach? A Barbroach. Barboach. Barbaran. It's a Pokemon. Alright, we're out of PP. Let's switch you out. Come on. You're out. You're in. Let's finish this up. I have another Kartana I caught as well now, so that's like two... Oh, wrong button again. That's 2 Kartanas I have now, but the other one will probably be for like trades or something if anyone needs a Kartana later. Use it for trading fodder when we get to that point in the series where I need to get more legendaries and stuff. I've got a few spares of things. Come on. Surely we can't have that many left. Fight that with False Swipe. What did I False Swipe that for? Bait 8 to go. Okay. I shouldn't have False Swiped that Poliwag. That should have been a Sacred Sword. That's what happens when I don't pay attention, you know? Oh my gosh. That Poliwag didn't even engage. It was just like, no, you're not done with the last fight. I'll come back later. Only a handful more to go, and then we're out of luck for this shiny run. We've got a little bit of XP. You'll notice that the pickaxe has slightly recovered, which is good. I wasn't expecting it to get this much out of this fishing trip, but there you go. Swadloon learned Bug Buzz. Good on it. Leavennies is like genuinely one of my highly liked Pokemon. Like in the top 10 to 15. I barely ever use it. It's up there with like Aloma Mola for Pokemon I never use but do enjoy. So yeah, I'm excited. I've run through all of Gen 5 with it, and goddamn, it's so weak to fire. It's so weak to fire, chat. You like have someone light a cigarette a half a kilometer away and Leavenny takes damage from that. Buggrass is not a good type at all. Whoopa! Oh, that's... No. I almost... The fight button moves over to exit on OBS. Ha! That's kind of funny. So I almost clicked exit. I'm glad it checks, otherwise that could have been catastrophic. Because, yeah, it genuinely clicked the exit button there. It's like, are you sure you want to stop your stream? It's like, no, I don't want to stop my stream, you goober. Okay, that's it. That's all she wrote for fishing. We did not get a shiny. We got a little bit of experience on our pickaxe, which is good. That's what we were there for. Okay, that guy's getting real close now. We were here for the experience. We got the experience. Let's go home. I could walk, but that works too, you know? Let's drop all that. Let's drop that and that. Let's put this back in the bag. And let's go downstairs. Oh my god, my shaking on the table. I've got to not put my feet on the table's crossbar when my legs are shaky. Because it shakes the mouse and it shakes the camera, and I swear people will get nauseous. I need to, like, run a stabilizer filter over my content because it's that shaky from my leg. What was I coming down here to do? Experience. What ore do we have in here? None. Okay, so let's quickly grab some stone. Let's grab, like, 16 cobble just to run through it. Smash that in. And now when we pull the cobble out, our pickaxe, which is in our hand, that's important because I've done this without that and lost a lot of experience before. Ready, and beat the system. Nailed it. Look at that. Back to full. So that means that today we're going to work on the system, the downstairs thing, the aquarium. That thing. Our side hustle. I'm going to keep working on the tunnel today. Because that's a huge project that I really... Oh, how much glass have we got, actually? Let's grab some of that out while we're here. Good amount of glass. Good, good. Dog. Well, let's put that down there. There we go. Why is my run just not working? I need to put something in there for them fish. They need to just dispose of their litter. I will deal with that later. There is a slime chunk just over there, by the way. Alright, so I'm going to mine out the middle. We're going down 2 blocks. Oh, iron. And I'll show you why in a second. Because we're going to run sand across... Actually, I'll explain to you now. We're going to run sand across the base of the tunnel. Obviously, so that we've got a floor for our fishies. So, get down from here. Get out of there. But because sand has gravity, if someone strip mines underneath here, they're going to ruin the sand and everything's going to fall out. It's going to make a mess. So what I'm doing is I'm running deep slate, which you'll see over here. So that if someone accidentally ends up underneath us, they won't mine that out because that's like a block that's not naturally spawning. So instead it'll be like, oh, hang on, that's a thing. I don't know what that thing is, but it is not to be mined. Ideally, that's the goal I get to. I just see a nose pass over there. I'm going to quickly go check if we've got one already. He is upstairs. Okay, well, he gets to live then. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. There is a little sunken ship there. It's actually, I'm going to have to rebuild it because it doesn't quite look as sunken shippy as I'd like anymore. I've got to, like, take the corners off of it kind of deal. I'm not a builder. I might get, like, a builder's help before I open this place up. Like, find one of the good builders on the server and get them to, like, tidy up my builds. Just add some, like, fixes to my tanks. But, yeah. I've got a little sunken ship because the Lover's Lounge just impedes slightly on that corner. If you have a look on the map, you'll see it. So I turned that corner into a sunken ship so that it's blocked off, and that way there is a law reason in the tunnel as to why that part is cut off. Because just behind that ship is a wall to the other area. And I wasn't planning on doing that. I should have done the tunnel first, but that's okay. We live and learn and we adapt. I couldn't move the whole tunnel. It was way too late by the time I got to that, so we worked around it. I could have moved the Lover's Lounge. That was not as big of an issue, but that's fine. We got there. We figured it out. So now we're just going to mine a bunch of stuff. I probably should just do the perimeter today, I think. Because otherwise I'll be here. This is very much an off-stream kind of activity, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just do a 2-block perimeter. So we can place the glass. And I'm now realizing I don't even have to do this because I could just do the other side's glass. But we did get the pickaxe up, so we might as well do some pickaxing. It's worth a shot. Besides, everyone loves watching me just hold down left mouse button and edge forward slowly. It's my favorite part of the content. I don't know about you guys. This is my favorite part of the day. When I just get to hold down a mouse button and just tap the W key occasionally to move forward. There we go. This is a huge tunnel as well. I've got some secrets I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to show them off too much. Keep some for myself, you know. The aquarium is a long-term project, so I don't want to give it all away on stream. But there is going to be some cool sections to this. You'll see one of them up ahead, actually. It's going to be a thing we're going to do today on the tunnel. But It is going to be really cool. I'm so looking forward to this aquarium. I know I hype it up every gosh darn episode, but I'm so excited for this aquarium. It's going to be the coolest thing. Oh, what is it on my computer that keeps doing that? Because it's really bugging me. I think it's like one of my drivers popping a drive in and out. Because occasionally when I turn my computer on, it's like, oh, the disk in removable disk F is currently not available. It's like, I didn't try and put the disk back in. It's not been available for like ages. Either that or it's a virus. It's probably just a virus. I clicked the link that said cute kobolds in your area, and I thought it was going to be my my profile, but it wasn't. That's the excuse I'm sticking with. I'm gonna just deep slate up there. So that's the block I've explained this, haven't I? That this is the block I'm using to distinguish that above this is sand. Please don't break this. It is part of a build. Now, even I, in my silliness, won't hit it. Hello, Cammy. How are you? There's a puppy here that is curious what's going on. She's a very curious girl. She come bolting in here. And I don't know what I said that made her come bolting in here. But she was interested in it. She wanted what I was selling. Grab another stack of that. It's a quiet Monday morning today. Even outside is incredibly quiet. Just a rainy old day. Like, nice and overcast. Perfect weather just to sleep in, but it's Monday, so you can't. You've got to suffer like the rest of us. You know the kind. Let's pick that one up. I'm going to place that one just there. Because mobs do love to spawn in those little crooks and nannies. I have had a mob spawn in the corner of an exhibit. Just because there was a gap there and it was not lit. So, it does happen. It's really annoying when it does. Oh, this is going to take me forever, but it is going to be so worth it. Let's put another one of them there. Actually, I'm too lazy to fill that one up. I do want to get at least a boundary with glass. Just the outline of the inside and the outside. Like, good. Welcome in, my friend. He's here. The man, the myth, the legend, the second person on the server this morning. It is a very quiet morning on the server. It is surprising, honestly. We'll deal with that later. I'm going to go this way and hook up to the other side. Oh, I forgot to set my status. There we go, streaming. That's better. Otherwise, how will people know that I'm streaming? Cosmic's in too. It's all happening now. We're popping off this morning. Give him a little wave. Be friendly. Try and make friends with people. That's the goal. Just to be friends with people and be nice. Be part of something. That's what I'd like. I know not everyone's gonna get along, but if I can make like friends, I'm happy to do it. It's what I'm here for. New people, new adventures, bit of fun, bit of content. Alright, let's grab out our sand. We'll grab a stack for now. We'll do what we've got here. Oh, come back here, you. Run it down the perimeter. And that way we can whack the glass straight on top of the sand is my thought. Like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to go 2 blocks in with the sand or not. So I am going to fill it in 2 blocks in anyway. And I'll just do the straight while I'm here and thinking about it. Come on. There we go. Alright. There we go. We'll fill this all in. Just so we know what we're up to. It's all neat, organized, and tidy. Then we'll start running a perimeter of glass around the outside so that we can start doing, like, layer of water. Because I realized I've got to do water before I do decoration. And you'll see why when we get to the side that has the little boat in it. Actually, I've got to do back wall as well before I do that. So I'm going to have to do white concrete today as well before I do that. You know, this side here we've got down because that's going to be glass bottomed. It's going to be super cool. Alright, so there we go. We've got that now. We can switch over to glass and start running the glass through here. How does that look compared to that? That does much better for connecting textures with the shaders on, so I'm gonna go like that. It does lose us a bit of space on the interior for design, but it will make looking through it a lot better. Cammy is back out to investigate what's going on. She is a puppa. Alright, boom. Another stack of glass. Let's go around the outside. I've got to do, like, up still for mining. Like, it's not going to be this short the entire way around. We've got to, like, dome it off and stuff, so... There's still a lot of work to be done in this area. Even with, like, this far is barely even halfway. Oh, Cammy. And I've realized I've made a mistake, but I will leave it for now. Cammy, Baba, you need to go outside. The back door's open. You can go out. You're not trapped, I promise you. So 2.5 stacks of glass has gotten us this far. How did I end up on the inside? I'm a bit of a dog chat. We've got any glass in the system already that we're not using. Glass, we've got 40 glass. Let's grab that out and we'll whack all this in. Plenty of iron in there, which is good. Mining all this out has been a decent way to get iron. Like, not efficient, but like I've gotten a good chunk of iron out of it at least. So there is silver linings to my craziness. Now let's grab out that one. Cool. Come back all the way through. There's all the fishies in there. Look at them go. Look at all those colourful fishies. Alright, we're going to come over here. Do the correct side this time. And then we're going to come across here. We're going to go around here. And this will all make sense eventually. There we go. We got to the right side this time. I'm going to start running the inside walls of this one. Uh, 40 to go. Bring it round the corner. Fill in what we can of the inside here. We're not going to finish the inside, obviously, but that's okay. Now, the question is, I want the back walls to be, like, different. I want them to be, like, a light blue concrete, ideally. On, like, this wall here. I'm thinking light blue or cyan. But the trim is the other part. What trim am I going to run? So we're going to do a bit of experimenting with that. Let's grab some concrete. We've got some cyan. Let's have a quick look at light blue as well. Light blue concrete powder is light blue dye, which is easy enough to make with that. And do we have a bucket of water on us? We don't. That's alright. We can get a bucket of water pretty easily in this place. Actually, no, it's not as easy as I'm saying because I've got to go, like, backstage somewhere to get it. In here I can get one. Water. Excuse me. Let me out. Let me be free. Look at all the crap floating around in there. Every time they get stuff, I've got to put barrels in there for them to drop it into. I'm going to drop the water down here first and foremost. Just because this one won't impact us to fill up too much. We can use that as our starting water source. You know, if I had one more glass, I would just break that window. But I don't. So I won't. But I can come down here and get the water from there. Is what I will do. Hello, thank you. Just quickly grab a bucket of water out and not let fish out. I think that's a little bit closer than the other tank, at least for now. I need like an infinite bucket for this. Honestly, what can we make out of this? Can we make like infinite water sources in this game? What do we got? We've got a cooking pot. We've got a painting kit. Greninjite. No infinite water sources. We need like a water bucket. Because this is going to take forever to... Like, I've got to do this on every single wall. That. Everywhere. Let's quickly just make a bunch of this. Is that light blue or is that cyan again? No, it's definitely light blue. I think I've answered my question as to which one I want to go for, because that's already pretty dark. Even as a light blue. And the other thing is going to be what color trim do we go for. So let's grab a bit of a back wall here to work on. Let's quickly grab that. Drop some torches around here where I haven't already for some reason. There we go. So it's going to make like a 15 area, just as a test area. So I'm going to go for the light blue. I might mine one more across, where we can compare them side by side. We can do a 9 by 9. I think the light blue... Hey, Kanji! I think the light blue is going to be the winner here quite easily. Otherwise, it's going to be too murky through the water. And then it comes down to what trim do we use. Because we've got a lot of options for blocks. Obviously, copper is the first thing to test. Because that is our current go-to. So I'm going to grab these waxed copper blocks. That looks alright. That's not bad. What else do we have? The other question becomes, does the oxidized copper work? Not a grate. We definitely don't want to use the grate. I don't mind that. The problem with that one is that that's the color of our floor. But that looks really good. You know what I mean? I'm almost willing to accept that being the color of our floor does not change that. Because that looks really nice. The problem is, does it clash too hard? What other blocks can we work with? Obviously, we've got like a polished deep slate for a hard contrast, but I don't want it to be too dark on the floor. Take those ones out. Yeah, and I definitely don't want it to be a darker color. And the other side of that is, do we make it a lighter color? Do we use something like a diorite around the bottom? Also not terrible. Also not terrible. We could do something like a sandstone to like kind of kick it up a bit. Give it some depth. Oh, that's got some legs. If that were to go around the outside, I think sandstone is currently a hot favorite of mine. It kind of like keeps that theming going, especially when we put a roof around it. It's just going to look like a big enclosed underwater area. I think that might actually just be it. I think that is the answer here. I would love your input there. We've got Kanji and chat who can give us at least some input. Whatever Kanji says is what we'll go against. In the meantime, hold up. I can give you the samples again if you'd like while I'm just mining out the perimeter. Or I could just hold up forever and we just sit here and wait. I'm cool with just waiting. We just do a wait stream. Show it again? Okay, let me just do a lap. So I had two favorites in mind, which were the floor color and then the sand color. And keep in mind, it is going to go up as well. So, like, it's not going to be 3 blocks tall. It's going to go up and over. So the whole roof is going to be this color as well. Or the light blue, I should say. But I'm thinking we go a lighter color on the bottom, was my first thought. That's a rock, so that can stay. So my first thought was, we've got sandstone here, which looks like this. And so you can see it's going to go around. That's going to arch up and over. Look like it's just a big ocean floor. The other one I was kind of keen on. There's 3 major options. 3 real contenders. Was to use the same stuff as our flooring. Which gives it that, like, deep ocean vibe. But does match our floor. So that comes with that complication. I do need to get that tile. And then we've obviously got the copper that we're already using around the base as a trim. So this one would keep thematic consistency. Oh, like that. So it keeps thematic consistency, but I just think it's a bit icky. And the other one I've just thought of that I want to check out is, do I throw the cyan down the bottom and have it be like a deep ocean? So those are kind of the options I'm playing with. Any of those? Which ones are your thoughts? What are you feeling? What's inspiring you? The sandstone better? Yeah. The sandstone, again, once we fill the roof over as well, it's going to look incredible having the sandstone contrasting against the sand to make it look like it extends further up. It'll make it look like you're inside of the tunnel. Like when I go here for my next piece. Oh, that's not where I want that one. We're going to go like this. And you can see that it's going to like bring you... Oh, that's hard to see there. It's going to bring you into it. Almost. Like you're a part of underwater. Blue and blue's not doing it for you? Yeah, so like that. You can see it's going to like curve up and over and it'll just look like you're in it. You are the tunnel. You see the... Yeah, I think this is it. I am very keen on the sandstone, and I've basically already sold myself on it. Yeah, similar, that's exactly what we're going for here, is that exact feeling. And I'm just trying to figure out how to make it look good on mine. Because I've never paid attention to the walls of an aquarium's tunnel, funnily enough. Never once have I done that. I pay attention to the fishies, never looked at the walls behind the fish. No one ever thinks about the walls. I could probably just go on the internet and look up what they've done, but it's fine. I like this. I am so sold on this that anyone else's opinion no longer matters. This is it for me. I see the vision. We're going to go around entirely with sandstone. Assuming we've got heaps more. I remember I done a big sand mine a while ago, so I didn't have to keep doing it. Yeah, that's it. I went to see, like, not too far off of that as well. I think it was, like, the last school holiday, so what, that would be, like, July? But, actually, it might have been later than that, because that was when they were doing the Tom Nook thing. But, yeah, I never thought about the walls of the aquarium tunnel thing. I do know they've got a ledge instead of just straight to glass. Like, there's a block around the edge, if I were to make it like them. But I'm going to keep it as just pure tunnel and maybe adjust that later. Because I like the idea of being able to see them at your ankles. This is Minecraft, so we don't have to follow the restrictions of physics as much. So we don't have to have blocks down there to hold the glass in place. We can just go straight to the main event, as it were. Let me just grab the regular copper, and we're just going to run the strip here for the entry tunnel. Like that. Your immersion. I've got glass. I could just have the water flowing beside us. I could literally just have us with the fish. But no, I'm immersing us to at least that degree. You're getting your immersion. Cut your nonsense, you. This is immersive. This is an immersive experience, and I will not hear anyone tell me it's not. We strive to make our aquarium as immersive as possible. You need realism? Well, I'm about to make infinite water, so realism is about to go out the window. Because I've got to water this whole section, and it is gonna suck. Let's grab that bucket. Perfect. Hello? Can we talk about wherever that bucket went just then? Can I, like, grab the torches out? Because I think that I placed it and the torch at the same time, and I lost the bucket of water. No. That's weird. Right? Let's try a sidewall. I'll do a sidewall first and let the game build that piece. That's better. Okay, now it's working. So we can, like, fill in that section. See, this is why I regret doing the part I done first. It's because I can fill over here, but it is now an absolute mess to fill in. Whereas if I built underwater, all this would be done for me. Infinite water on the ground level is all I want. And, like, I think there. That should fill in across this way. And very realistically, oh, we splash like a crazy person. As you tend to do when you're completely submerged in water. I know me, being the confident swimmer I am, I like to splash around like a crazy person. Okay, there we go. See, filling this isn't as bad as I thought, thankfully. We can just, like, ride the current and have it drop a bit of water on us every now and then. But we've got to do this for every layer of the tunnel is where it starts to get crazy. Every corner, every layer of the tunnel has to have infinite water placed in it. This is going to go about 7 blocks tall to the roof of the tunnel. We've got to start placing over here now. The other thing is it's going to start whacking our torches out, so I've got to place, like, glowstone on the floor as a temporary measure. And I have bugger all glowstone to work with, too. Could use lanterns or something, I guess. I've got a bunch of lanterns, actually. So that we can see what we're doing. This is actually not as slow as I thought it would be, I'll be honest. I was expecting this to be like a stream per layer. Obviously not that bad, but like up there for that bad. Oh, all the kids are logging in now. It's the cool kid club's on. The clique, as it were. Yes, they do go around two-sweeting each other. Probably. Other wrestling things like that. Let's give them an O/. They're cool, so I want to be their friend. Oh, that's a problem. Actually, I've got to do in here first. Let's quickly block this off so we don't have the waterfall confusing me. There we go. Because I want to do in here completely first. There we go. Alright. So we'll get a sidewall. That is infiniting, which is good. It is not going infinite, which is bad. That's alright. It will go infinite, I promise. It'll theoretically go infinite. Why are we not going infinite there? That should be going infinite, right? I'm not crazy here. Maybe I just took a block out. There we go. I took a block out of the corner. That's why. I've got to get these gosh darn torches out of my offhand when I do this. They keep impeding things. Where the hell are you coming from? Get out of here. Alright, that layer is done. No, oh, there's going to be one piece of splashy water over there. Quickly slice that one up. Good. We'll whack one there, one there. How do I want to cut this? Well, we've got to go to a glass bottom section. So, I suppose we just set the glass bottom to be starting here. I'm going to set the glass bottom to be here. Let's go from, like, actually, let's do it there. From where the sand happens, you know? And that way we can use the sand as a solid block. The glass is a solid block, I should say. Which I'm now realizing I actually just need to use waxed copper slabs as the block. I just need my waxed copper blocks. Where are they? Those ones. Because I just need to fill it in and I can do the rest later. So I can go like here. Like that. I will need some glass, actually. Nope. Everyone back out of the bus. We've got to go get some glass. We're going to go the short way. This is surprisingly the short way to get back to where I need to go. My base is very inefficient. It's too large. It's actually very compact. It's just where I'm working is too far away. How much more sand can we get out of it? We'll get 4 more on it at least. Throw that in there. Grab a bit more coal, which we should have heaps of. We do not. I'll have to remember that for later. Quiet, Pikachu. I'm trying to work here. Yes, Pikachu. There we go. Alright. Fix the floor of this glass bottom section up. Because again, this is something we can't really do in regular aquariums. You don't see very often. It's like the tunnel being a full 360 tunnel. So I'm just going to run like a little section as a treat. So this is going to be the start of the glass section here, actually. There we go. So this part here will be glassed. Like that. And that one's going to become a full block as well, because otherwise it's going to blow kayfabe. Full block, I said, not glass. I am drowning slowly. Good. I'm going to guess the same thing on the other side. It's going to have to happen. Nope, that one's already good. So now I can come up here and start chipping these out. Replacing them with glass. Come over here, we'll take this one out. Fix this side up. Put the gimmick in there so they don't know it's half slabs, because that saves on blocks. That's going to be glass, that's going to be glass, that's definitely going to be glass. And so from here on out, basically all I've got to do is fill this in. And then that becomes our cutoff point. Like that. And the same on the other side. And then every block in the middle of that we don't have to worry about. Everyone's already left. We're back down to bugger all. Oh, Tycoon's streaming. I'm gonna say hi at the end of the stream, maybe. I don't know if he likes Childish or Tycoon, which name he goes for. It's fine. So we'll just whack these slabs back in here for now as a way to move around. There we go, perfect. Now we can actually just finish up the part we're working on, which is infinity water. Perfect. And now if I drop a block there, that should fill that side in nicely. Go make a call. Good luck. Hope the call goes well. Let us know how it goes. We'll be waiting for a full review of your performance in a phone call. I'm going to make that one glass and then that one water, I think. We should be able to just run this one now. And it should do the work for us. Oh, don't take corner blocks. Be careful taking the corner blocks. We should try and take them from the layer we just built. There we go. Now we should be easy enough to finish the outside run. By just taking the corner and we're back onto the main drag. Look at us go. Absolutely magical this is, chat. Possibly even literal magic given the nature of infinite water. I haven't done the science behind it, but I'm pretty sure it is just literal magic. Cool, there we go. And now if I need to change this glass block at the bottom, I'm screwed. That's got to stay glass now. There's no option. There is no alternative. If anything, I'll probably change that sand underneath that glass. But there we go. That's that part done. We can now put this back in our offhand. It's going to mine out this. I'm going to do it while we're here. I'm in the building mood now. This is the stream now. We're doing a bit of crafting and mining. Mining first. Go hunt some Pokemons down later. How long? We've been going for an hour already. What the heck? Should probably just check my messages real quick. Make sure the walls aren't exploding around me. What does she do? Also, trade college, engineering. Yeah, I'll look into that. That's fine. Cool. I'll read messages later. I can't believe I've been doing this for an hour. That's how lost I get in this aquarium. It just takes me. It's awesome. I love it. I love this so much. It's the most fun build. I'm having so much fun. Like, I'm running out of things that are a lot more educational focused is the killer. I've got to do the exhibits on the left side. Lover's Lounge and stuff like that will still have, like, educational factors to them, but they won't be nearly as good as the evolution one, sadly, and that makes me a bit sad. Like, they're going to be a lot more information-based as opposed to education. There'll still be some. There'll still be some fun facts I can slam in there. Talk about shiny Pokemon and their real-world parallels. Stuff like that. But it's not going to be... It's going to be a lot more... Just look at the pretty fishies. Whereas the first part was... Hey, you come in here to look at an aquarium and now you're going to learn, bitch. I swore. I feel like one swear's okay, right? One swear's fine for PG. That's what you get for not learning. This is why I don't like the mining part, because I run out of things to say. And then I just stand here, talking about mining. Oh, I have the burpee. My poor tum. Oh god, my poor tum is not having a good day right now. It's like that energy drink. Bad. Don't do that ever again. And it's right to do so. I do feel like absolute garbage from it, and I will need to stop at about 12 to have an hour break before work. Gotta remind myself of that. I can't go too long today. I need to behave and look after my body and stuff. Because it is freaking out at me right now. Like, oh my god, panic stations. We are not well. Whew. Almost done. That panic station might be a bit more intense than I thought. I might have to stop soon. It's hitting me like a brick. Like, it is going hard and fast here. Iron. I don't get it. I didn't have any gluten or anything. I've eaten healthy. What is wrong with it now? Is it just the energy drink that's getting me? I'm sick of being sick. It sucks. It's not fun. Let's get this iron. We can fill in at least all the way around to here. Hopefully we can get the sand layer down with the sand we've got. Oh, bugger. Server restart in 5 minutes. You know what? That could be a good timer. That could be a great timer because I am feeling whatever is happening in my body quite intensely. And I'll finish whatever I'm doing later off stream. Keep doing some more digging out of the roof probably. Go lay down in bed and make that happen. Yeah, we're gonna do that because my body is freaking out at me. It is screaming in agony. So we will... Welcome back, Kanji. I am gonna have to cut stream in 5 minutes. Because I've broken out with the sweats. The sickness is claiming its victim. Its victim is me. So... Get out of here, Geodude. Really. Just go away. Bro. I am down. I've been very sick for a couple of weeks now, and it's starting to really annoy me. So I just can't do anything anymore. I can't do anything without my body just freaking out at me. I've been taking time off work. That's annoying everyone at work. It's so frustrating. But we'll get there. It's frustrating me because I can't do stuff at home, my lawn, or my housework. I don't want this to beat me, but it is currently winning. So we're going to have a shorter stream again today. Just look after myself first and foremost. There we go. That's done. We can drop like all this in there for now. And we'll grab what little sand we have left. How much are we on? Yeah, down to a couple stacks. This might just be enough sand. I probably won't be able to fill it out in time, but we can try. Streamers looking after themselves unheard of. I know. It's honestly crazy. But that's genuinely how sick I am. You've got to understand, like, I am a stubborn person. I will do things detrimental to my own health. I am the last person to look after me. But I have to do it. I have to look after me because it's getting too much not looking after me. Like, I am too sick. When I ignore my body, take a hip toss. I would not be okay to take a hip toss. I am that bad. It would suck. I would feel very unwell afterwards, for sure. Right? The craziness of it. That's how sick we're looking at. How am I meant to, like, become big on Twitch if I can't stream on Twitch? Stupid body. Set up a Stream Deck so that, Steam Deck so that it can, stream and play Minecraft at the same time. Just stream from bed. Flawless plan, honestly. 2 minutes till server restart. I'm not gonna have enough sand to build this. No! I gotta go sand mining. We got close. We almost filled it out. Look at that. It's happening. Got any glass left? Glass. We've got none. That's fine. Alright, well, that's gonna be me for today. I'm way too sick to keep on going, I think. Very much so. Unfortunately. I feel bad that I have to cut it short, but it is what it is. No one's online. I'm gonna end there. So I will catch you guys on Wednesday morning. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, Kanji. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. I'll catch you next time. Bye!